Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Black Prince Gaming and we're here today continuing off our third installment of our Total War Rome 2 campaign. I'm just really enjoying it, so I'm going to keep playing. But yeah, we have pushed in, we have taken out the Carthaginians in the last part, we kicked them off Sardinia, taken Lilybaeum off them, so now control Sardinia, Corsica, Magna Graecia, Italia. So, the next question is, where should we go next? Do we continue to drive home the deal against the Carthaginians or save them for another time? As I pointed out in the last video, Greece was looking quite interesting itself. Or do we go to try and unite the Italian peninsula and take Cisalpina so we have a nice Alpine wall defending ourselves? Yeah, stay tuned and find out. But please, like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying. And, you know, let me know what you think of the videos at the moment. Really appreciate any of your comments or thoughts on what we should be doing next with this. So stick around and join in. So the war with Carthage has ended. I managed to sue for peace. Oh, and we've now succeeded as well in having 60 total units. Now the reason we're building an army is because I think it's time we took a look north at the Alps. The Alps would be a great defensive wall, hopefully, to hold, you know, holding only a few choke points. So it might be time to finally go up against some of these Celtic tribes that sit at the north of Italy. And just so we can basically take over all of what modern day Italy would be. And also we got 7,500 gold as a reward for building up our army that way. Okay, so our goal is to expand anyway. So let's go ahead and get that done. Oh, and it looks like we got some more loyalty from other parties. Advance. And obviously we'll have these guys as well as a third army now coming in, which is, yeah, pretty horrific as far as the amount of troops go that we are now mass producing. Let's see, can we upgrade our capital region at all? We can with some more irrigation ditches, so we will 100% go ahead and get those. What about down here? Some more auxiliary barracks. Let's make that a trading port in Lilybaeum. And I guess because it's a trading port, makes sense to be a market settlement, because we should get more wealth from commerce. And sure, you can be an auxiliary barracks. What about out here? Anything to do? No, not as of yet, because we've obviously just splashed a load of cash. But the army is now moving, and we shall strike north, hopefully, against the Insubres up here. And then obviously as well, we will try and take Patavium, just so we can have that fully cut off now by the Alps. And then obviously we've got some major enemies potentially coming up, the Massalae. Wait, what's their actual name? Is it the Massilia? Yeah, Massilia. And then as well, after that, it might be time to turn to look at the Greeks. But let me know down below where you want me to fight next. But yes, let's send in our second legion into Genoa to take them. Yeah, we will 100% declare war. We want to take out this Celtic presence in our north. So let's go ahead and declare war on them. And hopefully take some more settlements for the Roman Empire. Oh, I mean, I was gonna fight this, but I don't really think there's much point in it when we got a 95% chance of winning, or 95%. 95% of our troops will come back, so this should be a fairly easy sweep by the looks of things. Let's go ahead and occupy the land. Okay, that went far too easily. There we go, let's get the first legion now moving up, moving out. You guys come in for support as well, and then we will 100% go up to Medhlan and see if we can't destroy them next turn. I mean, that would be great, a real swift victory we'd be looking at there. Yeah, and I mean, let's get the first legion moved up. We can get the second legion in as well, can't we?
We cannot do that.
Okay, no. Third legion, go in. Let's go for it. Let's fight the battle. I want to see how these guys do. The heralds of death of what they have. So let's go ahead, get in there and see what we can do against them.
Brave Romans to a man.
Let's get this moving. Perfect. Okay, and what's happening back here? Are our guys getting up into position? They are. That's good news. I don't know if this is actually going to do anything, but you know what? It's only literally... It's wasting 4 units, if anything, so it's not that big a loss if we can't utilise them as I think there. There we go. Look at the Celtic slingers. They are falling back a little bit from the walls because obviously they are taking some good damage from our javelin men. Can their slingers not hit us at this range? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Either way, the siege towers begin their move in. We've got our next line of guys. Let's make sure that they're in the right formation maybe. And then if they are in the right formation, let's go ahead and get them up to the front, because that would be great for our morale. Let's go ahead and get the general and bodyguard in behind our slinger line, or our skirmisher line. And yeah, these guys will continue to hold against any ranged fire that's coming in. Especially if you guys get in testudo formation. Hopefully just to help really start to counter their fire. There we go, look at that. There shouldn't be any... Yeah, you can see them all just bouncing off of the shield wall here that we've got. Yes, look at the testudo. That is great. And the range units continue to come in against the walls. Here come the siege engines starting to finally move in. Oh man, those guys can't do anything. That's really annoying. Let's go ahead, let's hit some 2-speed on this as these guys get their siege weaponry in. Come on, push them to the walls. Let's go. No, get them onto the walls. Let's go. Perfect. There we go. The first Romans are over, diving into the wall line now, diving into the Celtic forces that are waiting here. This is great. Okay, you group now. You're going to start moving up as our second line. Missile infantry, let's get you in a little bit closer to the action. Get out of your testudo formation, let's get you moving. Yeah, and the second army coming in, this is going to be absolutely hellish for them. General, get closer, let's give an inspiration to some of our troops fighting up here. Come on. Look at our men flooding across the barricades. The Celtic forces stand no chance. Oh, these Celtic horsemen are in a frenzied charge. However, it does look like we've got Triari actually coming up to help deal with them. Yeah, keep throwing those javelins into the side of them as well as they try and fight. We've brought up more missile infantry. They should be arcing a lot of shots in here. Our guys should be having some great work fighting. Hopefully the next batch of soldiers, there we go, next batch is arriving, charging their way up these ladders. What's the look at over the top? Yeah, look, you can just see all of their units struggling out here.
Units.
Oh, they had units waiting and hiding, some short swords, did they? That is fine, we will clash with them for sure. What a clash on the front, look at that go. Oh, they've even got some mercenary cavalry trying to retreat out in amongst it, but yeah. There we go, just packing in the units. Look at these guys rushing. This guy rushed straight to the front, he wants straight into the battle. And yeah, they're already starting to rout these units here. Go ahead, get yourself moving. Charge on through. Okay, let's try and get some of these velites up onto the walls now. Get them in behind, seeing where they can fight. You guys, let's get you moving. Yeah, perfect. We are absolutely running through them now, running them down. There should be no issues here. Keep the push going, let's get the charge. Yes, flood through the field, men, flood into them. Let's carve these archers down, these Celtic slingers who are trapped into this. Here we go, the guys are coming in from the back. Let's see if we can't absolutely obliterate them here. Perfect, the men are all moving in. We're going to cut them off at this wall and slaughter these short swords that they have brought. Everything is pretty much tied up down here, but either way, let's get the men moving. Let's clash into the back of these lines. Oh, that is horrific for them. Look at the waves of troops we got coming in, and then look at this, the charge into the back. Look at that Velete all the way in, and he's just been saved by these Astarte and Principes moving their way in. What an absolute crush for their units. They did not stand a chance. Oh, is that their general there, the Oathsworn? Let's see this clash. The Hastati charge up, they're going to try and capture this archer tower. And then let's slow it right down for the clash. Boom, the Principes are in. And there we go, they're going to be bolstered by this Hastati rank as well. Hopefully this tower will be taken, which should bring about the end of them as well. We are slowly capturing the chieftain's house while this happens. Come on, crush through, men, crush through. Perfect. Just more and more men keep piling in the back. We've taken the tower. You guys now, actually, you guys now flank around the back like this. Let's get some units in to do some maneuvers, hopefully, to just crush out their Oathsworn as fast as we can. There you go, get the charge going, Hastati. Oh, the javelins in the back, that is horrific as well. All of their shields drawn in other directions. And then, yeah, Medu's Oathsworn are done for. They've routed. Yes, look at that bloodbath in there for them, trapped on either side. And look at the crush of men that were charging up this hill, that is horrific. We are basically using like Roman soldiers with absolute Zerg rush tactics. Let's look at that, 3-1 on the losses. That is huge. A huge victory and the destruction of the North Italian Celtic forces. We love to see that. Here we go, we are now going to fight the Veneti. They are the last units, well, in sort of, well, I guess they're Veneti. Is that Veneti because they're Venice? Or like the Venetian area, that's where they hold, I don't know, maybe. But yes, we have our armies in, and we will now look to finally destroy our last threat to the north of Italy. We're gonna go fight this again. Probably shouldn't be, but I just love to control the battle. Oh my god, that is horrific for them. Look at the small settlement they're fighting in. They don't even have any walls. Okay, looks like they're not coming out to meet me just yet, so let's just move our men forward that little bit more, see if we can't get some visual on their troops. I did see something destroy in this market, so I think there will probably be some units somewhere around here. But yeah, let's get the men moving in. Oh, here they are. Hold positions. Are you in range at all to fire? Just out of range. These guys should now have range, come on. Don't you?
Missiles awaiting targets.
Oh, Celtic skirmishers are coming out front. Let's see if we can't absolutely gun them down here.
Velites! Double time! Velites! Advance at speed!
There you go, move the crush in that little bit more.
Principes! Prepare to attack! Form testudo! Double time!
Let's get the attacking testudos moving in. General, you stay here. Hopefully give a bit of an inspiration to some of these guys firing right here at the front lines.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, I mean the testudo should hold this quite well. Yeah, especially as these guys just come in for the slaughter.
Double time! At speed!
Perfect, these guys just charging out, getting cut down.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Perfect, these levy freemen as well, they are getting like massively routed. Yeah, they're moving more and more forces over this way, which means that we've got an easier fight going over here.
Quick march! Proud Romans all! Many troops awaiting orders!
Get these guys charging through the lines if possible.
Sons of Mars!
You guys move up that little bit more. Let's get real damage going on here.
Infantry! Brave Romans to a man! Valites!
One of our units has used
Get
all
you
its
guys
ammunition.
advancing.
At the double! Your orders!
You guys get there. Perfect.
Brave Romans to a man! To arms!
That's not going to go good for them. That's fine though.
Valites! Commander! Victory for Rome! Advance at speed!
Hit them with everything you've got. Let's destroy them if we can. You Principes, you are going to have to hold the line as best you can. Yeah, I mean we've got these guys held and just completely, well,
Sons of Mars!
completely on the back foot.
At speed!
Let's go ahead and get these guys all in. Let's go for it. Yeah, double speed that maybe as well. You guys just move up that little bit more. Let's keep this going. Let's be capturing. And then let's also get these guys moving in. Yeah, just use a few units for capturing the objective. That should hopefully tick down the score and allow us to win while this slaughter continues on here. Yeah, they are throwing a lot of stuff, but we are obviously throwing right back at them. We've got some more Hastati moving up as well as some guys there, which is going great. These Principes, they have held the line like absolute gods. Let's pull them back maybe.
The men are wavering.
Okay, not the best. Come on, skirmishers. Hit them hard, hit them fast if you can.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
They should hopefully be able to do something. Let's go, let's move. Move on in, let's take them. Crush them, destroy them where they stand. You guys surge right through. You guys move straight up into these gaps that they've left and let's get some hits going. Just get the slings firing. Yeah, this is great. Okay, inspire the guys on the front line. Hopefully they should be doing well. Perfect. Absolute slaughter. Another great Roman slaughter. Oh. Let's end the battle there. Decisive victory. How do we do on that one? 437. So over 4-1 losses is that? Almost, yeah, 4-1 losses. So very much take that. And that should be the Venete completely crushed out as well. I don't think they had a secondary settlement. So that is now Italia under Roman control. The entire region, well, the region in the game is just the 4 cities, but the actual, what we know today as Italy, giving them also Corsica, because, you know, that is sort of what Italians would also see as sort of an Italian land too. But yeah, a huge success for the Empire. Let's go ahead, hit the occupy button, watch that slaughter. Beautiful, deadly, savaged.
Is that all? Ready for battle.
Oh, hold on.
We hunger for now.
They're technically considering themselves still alive, these troops, so let's quickly show them who's boss and cut right through them. Beautiful. A beautiful slaughter. And then we'll release any captives, and that's the Venete destroyed. And look at that, we now hold the entirety of the Italian land. The Italian Empire, the Roman Empire is truly here, truly expanding. And now we must look further afield. Do we go into the Balkan territory by carving our way down the Adriatic coastline towards Greece? Or do we forge on into France, into Germany, and take out the Gallic peoples who would dare stop us? Or the other option, always, is do we go for the Second Punic War, destroy Carthage, and try and grow our grasp over more Mediterranean coastline, making ourselves the great empire of trade? But yeah, I will have to leave that there for now. Another good bit of conquest. 3 new beautiful cities in the north. We now have the Alpine wall as our battlements, and we will be ready to destroy any enemies that come for us. So let me know where you'd like to see next us fighting, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.